All right, hi and welcome. Good evening from here in Istanbul. My name is Kendy. I'm a teacher here on gurgling.com. Welcome to all of those of you who are new. Right now, if you have any reservations or if you're a Gurgling Premium member, go ahead and join the class. Right now, I think you have about 2 minutes to do so. If you do not have a reservation or you're not a premium member, don't worry. In a few moments, I think there are some spaces left in this class, so you should be able to get in. It'll just take a few moments. Today we will be having a speaking class, so you don't need your pens and papers. This is for intermediate or advanced students. I want us all to talk about different wedding traditions either from your countries or maybe you have special family wedding traditions that you do that aren't the same for everyone. Maybe it's just something you guys do in your family. I don't know. I hope you'll be able to share all of the different traditions and what you guys do for weddings and also the events leading up to the wedding. So hi to everyone. If you are not in the class, if you don't get into the class, you can still participate by typing into the gurgling chat box. So it'll be really cool. I will be reading your comments throughout the class, so don't feel shy. Please share if you are just watching this video. As you guys are filing into the class, please note that you should close gurgling.com. Please close gurgling.com once you're in the class. When you're in the class, we will be in the Google Hangout. And actually, Han, I'm going to mute you. There is an echo or noise in the background from someone. It's coming from me, Han. Okay. Make sure you guys are in a quiet room. The Google Hangout will pick up any sound that's going on in the background, and it will disturb the class. So if you are not speaking, please mute your microphone. Your microphone is above the gurgling chat area in a Google Hangout. It's a little picture of a microphone with a slash through it. Click that. It will turn red. It means you are on mute. So if you're not speaking, please mute it. Otherwise, I or the class will mute you. So I don't want to block you guys, but make sure you're in a quiet room. You have gurgling.com closed, or you have your earphones in. This will also help the echo. So I see you guys filing in. Can you hear me, first of all? Can you guys hear me? Also help the echo.
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Wonderful. Okay, so let's say hi, Nihan. How are you?
Thank you, and you?
Wonderful, thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from Turkey.
Cool. What part of Turkey are you from?
Izmir.
Awesome. I hope to go visit one day. That's wonderful. Are you guys getting good weather? Yes.
Not so bad. It's not hot, but in the night it's a little cold.
Ah, okay. It's a little cool. Well, that's cool. Thanks for being here. Have you been on gurgling.com before?
Yes, but in your class, this is my first time.
Wonderful. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's say hi to Silver Spear. What do you go by? Do you go by Silver?
No, it's my nickname.
Okay, Silver, welcome to the class. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Great. Where are you from?
I'm from Lebanon.
You're from Lebanon. Awesome. Thanks for being here. Have you been on gurgling before?
It's my first class with you.
Cool. Welcome. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. Omar, hi again. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm great, thanks. It's nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Can you tell everyone where you're from?
I'm connecting from Turkey.
All right, thanks for being here. New Kamal, welcome back. Nice to see you again.
Hi, nice to see you too.
Hi, thanks for coming back. Can you tell everyone where you're from?
Yeah, I'm Nukmal and from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur.
Awesome, cool. Thanks for joining us again. Manel, how are you today or tonight?
I'm okay, thank. And you, teacher?
Wonderful, thanks for asking. Where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
Algeria, awesome. Thanks for being here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Kubra, how are you? Kubra, are you there?
Hello, I'm here, yeah.
Hi, how are you?
I am fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm great, thank you. Can you tell everyone where you're from?
From Turkey. I'm connecting from Turkey.
Wonderful.
I said next before. Yeah.
I know, but we have some new people in the class. Maybe they don't know,
yeah.
so we'll just pretend like I'm meeting you for the first time. Thanks for joining my class again. It's nice to see you. Hi, Gustavo. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you, Kendy. And you?
Wonderful. Thank you for asking. Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Awesome. Are you there right now?
Yes, I'm in Colombia right now.
Cool. Have you been on Gurgling before?
Yes, with you is my second class.
I was wondering if I'd seen you before. Yeah, I see so many students, but I did. Yeah, I knew I saw you before. Welcome back. It's nice to see you again. Thanks for joining our class.
Thank you, Kendy.
And we'll go to Alina. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. You have also been in my class before too, right?
Yes, it's the second class with you, and my very first class in Berlin was with you too, about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yes, we
that
were
was really fun.
talking about taboos.
Yeah, that was really fun. Well, thanks for joining us. And can you tell everyone where you're from?
Yes, I'm from Russia.
Awesome. So I'm so excited that we are all from different places. We're from all over because we are talking about weddings. We are talking about wedding ceremonies, events leading up to the wedding. I want to know it all. So different things happen in different countries, or maybe you and your family just have your own traditions that is not true for everyone else in your country. So I'd love to talk about that, and I also want to welcome Valentina. How are you? Valentina's getting signed in. It might take a minute. This happens to me when I sign into Verbling. It takes a minute for my microphone to start working. So I just want to welcome Valentina. Oh, looks like she left us. Well, if you're out there listening, feel free to join again. All right, so let's start with Kubra. Kubra, can you hear me? Are you there? Okay, well, we can't hear you if you're talking. All right, who can tell me the woman who is getting married? A woman, what do we call her in English?
Bride.
Wife.
A bride. Yep,
Wife.
a bride. Hello? Yeah, we call her the bride. Samet, was that you? Samet, welcome to the class. How are you?
Hello, hi. Hi, thank you.
Hi. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from Turkey.
You're from Turkey. Cool. Okay, awesome. Well, thanks for being here. It's nice to meet you. We're talking.
Goes here. Yeah. So,
Huh?
I'm listening.
Awesome. Well, we're talking about weddings, and everyone, since this is a speaking class, I will make sure you all get a chance to speak. But if you have questions, don't be shy. Feel free to speak up and speak out, okay? Hi, Ahmed. Hi to everyone who's participating out there who's not in the class. Hello to everyone out there. Please feel free to type in things, ask questions. We will be looking at the chat box throughout the class. All right, so we call the woman in the wedding ceremony, she's the bride, and the man?
Groom.
Groom. Yeah. And in American weddings, we have what? So there's a bride, and then she will have other women lined up next to her. Do you know what these are? Yeah, they are called bridesmaids. Exactly. And and the man will have other men lined up. What are they called?
Yes, ma'am.
Groomsmen. Yeah. Okay. Oh, they're called groomsmen. So maybe the bride will have a group of ladies, and they are the bridesmaids. But one of them is what? They're the bridesmaids. Like the most important. Oh, if you guys have burbling.com open, can you please close burbling.com because there's an echo. I hear an echo. All right. So a bride will have bridesmaids, but one is the most important, and she has responsibilities in the wedding. What do we call the most important bridesmaid? You guys know?
Yes, ma'am.
A woman. It will be a maid of honor. The bride will choose her. Yeah, the bride will choose her bridesmaids, and one of them will be the most important, and she is the maid of honor. Okay, and that is her. Okay, and the men. Okay, let's say the groom will choose his groomsmen, usually his best friends or his family, and one of them will be the most important, and he is called what?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he is the best man. Okay, good. So the maid of honor and the best man are also important in the wedding ceremony. All right, and so everyone together, the bride and the groom and the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, all of them together are called what? Does anyone
Wedding
know?
ceremony.
They are the wedding party. They are the party. Sometimes in English we call a group of people a party.
I see.
A party of people. For example, a party, you go to a party, right? There are people there hanging out, having a good time, maybe dancing, right? A party. We know what a party is. Yeah, Manel says like in politics, like a political party. Sure, a group. Also, if you go to a restaurant and you make a reservation for 3 people, they might say, okay, you are a party of 3, a group of 3. So sometimes a party, it can be a group of people. All right, let me welcome, somebody just joined this hangout. Let's say Calvin, how are you today?
I'm doing great, thanks. Nice to meet you,
Wonderful.
Kendy.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
From China.
From China, cool. All
But
right.
I live in Scotland.
Oh, you live in Scotland now, and you are here to continue practicing your English?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Awesome. Well, thank you for being here.
Nice topic.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I said nice topic today.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to learn from you guys. All right, so I just kind of told you a little bit how an American wedding is set up. Okay, you have a bridal. The wedding party is the group of people. Okay, so you have a bride and maybe a groom, and then the bridesmaid and the groomsmen with the maid of honor, the best man, and they are all the wedding party. Calvin typed in ushers. Who knows what ushers are? Huh?
Sorry? What?
Who knows what ushers are?
I think ushers are like groupmen in American term.
Ushers are people that help. They help out in the wedding. They're not part of the wedding party. They don't stand up with the bride and the groom. Maybe they help people find their seats. Like if you go to the cinema or the movie theater, an usher will help you find your seat. So sometimes in American weddings, you have each person getting married, they will have their side of the room. If it's in a church, if it's in a temple, if it's in a garden, you have two sides that you can sit on, and you can sit on the bride or groom side, and then the other bride or groom side, right? So if you are with the bride or if you are with the groom, right, person A and person B are getting married. If you know person A, you will sit on this side. If you know person B, you will sit on this side. So the usher will help you find your seat. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
And
Yeah, but,
usually they are guys. I don't know.
Yeah, but
One time I was
was
an
saying,
usher. Huh?
I was saying that the term usher is more common in the UK, while the term groupman is more common I think in America.
Oh,
But
okay.
they
I
are the
didn't know
same.
that.
They are the same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. All right, cool. So they call them ushers. Omar said that people that we find when we enter a restaurant. Yeah, except those people, does anyone know what those are called? What they are called? They are a host
Waiter.
or hostess at a restaurant. Kind of similar. Yeah, but for a wedding. All right. So, I don't know. I guess feel free to speak about anything you want. I kind of told you about the setup because I know here in Turkey you don't have a wedding party. I mean, you have a party, but you don't have bridesmaids and groomsmen. Is that correct, Samet?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We have a wedding party. We invite people to come over and have fun, and we dance and we party. But we don't have that special things like groomsmen, best men, blah blah men. Yeah, we don't
Blah
have so
blah
many
blah.
so
Those
many
extra
so many
people.
different people. But we only have two people who sign, you know, who
Yeah.
says yes,
So
they are yes, we accept them as bride and groom, and they can be happy, and yes, hell yeah. So
yeah,
so
it's like
and
so quick.
after that we have a wedding party. So it is two different things, you know. Yeah. So
Well, okay, if you go to a traditional Turkish wedding party, I mean, what is something you will definitely see?
what is something I will definitely see?
That's very specific to a Turkish wedding, either ceremony or specific to a wedding part kebab.
Not
Or
not maybe they will put some special drinks like rakı maybe if they are alcoholic people. They will put raki everywhere and
alcohol.
then alcohol might be.
Okay, if you say somebody is an alcoholic,
Yeah.
means they are ill, they are sick, and they are addicted to alcohol. So not everyone who drinks alcohol is an alcoholic, right? So you
Yeah.
can say instead of for alcoholic people or people who drink alcohol.
Yeah, mostly they are alcoholic. So, well, mostly
No,
an alcoholic for me. I mean,
Maybe in Turkish.
I do not agree with Samet.
okay, you may not.
Nihan. Okay, thank you,
Samet, can I
Samet.
ask you something?
I Nihal.
Which city do you live in?
I live in Marash.
Marash, yes, I see.
Okay. All right. So, Nihan, can you think?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But here in Marash, people are really conservative. That's why maybe.
I
can
know
be
the Marash people drinks a lot.
Right?
They like ice.
Inside information.
All right. So, I love Burbling because it's an amazing space for people to come together, learn from each other, and also be very respectful of everyone. It's really wonderful. So, Summit, thank you for sharing. It's true. I've only been to one Turkish wedding, and it was a lot of fun. You guys definitely know how to party as a verb. Nihan, can you explain a little bit more about a traditional Turkish wedding? Nihan?
Pardon, I muted it. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Somebody muted me.
Okay, no problem. So can you tell us a little bit more? Samet explained really nicely that, yeah, we don't have, or we, Turkish people don't have a whole wedding party as in a group of people, groomsmen, bridesmaids.
But the recent days they have a party like the Americans or Europeans, but in the small cities they do not have a traditional Turkish wedding. I think it's a very big, huge affair because everyone invites everyone who they know. It's a huge how can I say, many people, and the wedding party is also a little cheap because so many people are there, like some plastic chairs and long white tables, but there is no food, maybe some drinks or that kind of little meat. This is very interesting for Turkish weddings. The mothers greet all of them warmly and escorted to the table one by one, all of the guests. What can I say? Maybe this is the interesting thing. In the Turkish traditional weddings, there is a speaker who makes the music, and he or she makes the announcement to invite all of the people, and they dance and they throw money to the air. And the money will collect with the children.
Oh, the children collect the money?
Yes. It's not a big amount of money, but a lot of money. It depends on the weddings. If they are rich, they throw $100s.
Right. Wow. Okay, that's really cool, and I'm glad you mentioned this. A person with a microphone that is kind of helping to narrate or organize the party. Do you know what we call this person in English?
DJ.
A DJ is someone that will make music.
No, not DJ exactly, but
he's an MC or a master of ceremonies. In short, we say MC because they are the master of the ceremony, right? They're talking about what's going on. They introduce this person, they introduce this person, they say, okay, now we are going to do this, right? Sometimes the DJ is also the MC. So the MC.
Oh, Kendy, I have to go now. Thank you.
Okay, no problem, Silver. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Goodbye.
All right. Okay, cool. Nihan, thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Go ahead. Omar?
Nihan, would it be rude if not for as a gift in a Turkish wedding? Would it be rude?
What's your question, Omar?
Sorry, I couldn't understand.
Would it be rude if I did not give him money in the Turkish flag?
No,
is it rude to give money? Okay. Well, yeah. What is a good gift? What is a good gift for I don't know, to bring to a Turkish wedding? What's a good gift?
Exactly, gold.
Flowers, maybe.
Gold.
Flowers.
No.
No.
No flowers, no even a dishwasher, nothing.
Okay. What if I'm a poor English teacher and I get invited to a wedding? What would be a nice gift?
should give a gold bracelet.
A gold bracelet? What if I can't afford a gold bracelet? What's a good gift?
A roasted turkey.
Flower is
Whatever you
good.
want, whatever you have.
All right. Thank you for sharing. I want to go to, first of all, let's welcome Feyruz or Feyruze. How do I say your name correctly? Feyruz or Feyruze?
Hi, teacher. Hi, I'm here.
Hi, how are you? And how do I say your name correctly?
I'm fine, thanks. Well, my name is Feyruz, yes.
Feyruz.
Without
Cool.
E
And where?
in the end.
Okay.
Hello, baby.
Hello.
And where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
Awesome. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the class.
Thank you.
I want to go to Alina.
Yes.
You are from Russia. Can you tell me something that's very Russian, a very typical thing you'll see at a Russian wedding?
Yes, but it's not. It's a little bit like an American wedding, but we have no wedding party. The bride has her maid of honor. The groom has his best man, and that's all. And after they have a ceremony in official ceremony, like in to I don't know how to say when government knows that the pair is already wife and husband. How is it called?
I'm sorry. What did you say about the government?
Yes, that in an official ceremony, like it's not in the church, it's not anywhere, it's in a
It's a civil matter.
Yes,
it's
yes,
not
yes.
a religious. It's not a religious ceremony. It's a civil ceremony.
Yes, and there is always a civil ceremony, and then we can have a ceremony in the church, and then we have celebrate in a restaurant or something like that. And we can always practically see a white dress and congratulations from our relatives and so on. And we also have an MC who who leads the ceremony. And as you asked, the best gift for a wedding is money.
Yeah, money's always pretty good. Yeah. That's really cool. That's really interesting. I didn't know that it wasn't very common to get married in a church or in a temple in Russia. I didn't know that. That's really cool. All right. And what's your favorite part of a Russian wedding?
Mine?
Yeah.
You know, I have no favorite part. Maybe because my favorite one is when the wedding is over, when it ends and everybody goes home and just everybody relax and whew, it's ended. Or the very beginning when everybody is not tired, everybody is beautiful, the white dress is still white, not in some dirt, you know that.
Okay, so you basically like before and after the wedding. You don't really like the wedding.
Yes.
Okay.
And did you understand that the wedding in the church is not necessary? That some couples do not do it, and if they want to have a religious marriage, they can do it even few years after the civil ceremony. And we have nothing like American Los Angeles weddings when groom and bride can marry just in an hour. We always have to wait for 3 months.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sorry, I got a little distracted there for a second. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like maybe, yeah, a good part about it is, well, from what I know is that people in Russia know how to have really fun parties. So
Yes,
maybe
and it
just
turns into a real nightmare sometimes.
yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing. I would love to go to Calvin. Can you tell me a little bit about a traditional Chinese wedding?
Oh, it's my turn? Okay.
Yes.
I was distracted too. Yeah, so about Chinese traditional wedding.
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about it? Like, what would something like?
Yeah,
What is
so
something very traditional Chinese?
one of the very interesting thing is about the Chinese wedding date selection.
The date selection.
Yeah, it's very important. It's like the groom's parents will take the lead to select a few good dates and then consult the bride's parents who will determine the final date among those selected dates. Well, some of them, the good dates will be determined based on. Do you know Chinese almanacs? It's kind of a calendar, special calendar. So it tells you which data, what kind of data or dates are good or which ones are bad.
Interesting. So, okay, so the groom's parents are in charge of choosing the date. Now, what does the date have to do? Does it depend on the season or the month? I mean, what makes a good date? What makes a bad date?
Oh, I don't know. It's just the book says it's a special book that comes from Asian Chinese history. I don't know. It's like a very old like a religious things. I don't really know much about it, but it did tells you which days are good and which ones are bad. I don't know the specific like a category, the category of I don't know.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but should I continue to say it?
Yeah, no, that's really interesting. So they choose a date, and it just depend. Does it just depend on? Okay, it's this ancient calendar, and is it for luck or is it for prosperity or?
I don't know. It's just it's good, and it's probably stands for good luck, good fortune. Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right. Well, that's really interesting. I didn't know that. Has it ever happened that somebody gets married on a bad date?
No. You know, the dates will be like carefully evaluated by both parents on both sides, so it cannot be bad. But usually the wedding ceremony will be like celebrated before, will be held before 12 o'clock a.m. p.m. like
in the afternoon is p.m.
No, the exactly the noon. So the whole ceremony would be finished before that. But there's also a wedding banquet, like for the dinner. But all the like those procedures, those like a paperwork. No. It's like formalities will be held before noon.
The ceremony. Okay, so the part where you get married, where you say, "Do you take this person as your husband or wife?" Yes, I do.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
okay. That is the ceremony. You have the ceremony, and then the party is usually called the reception. So you said banquet. Okay, banquet. We would say reception, right? The ceremony, first the ceremony, and then the reception.
So why you call the luxury wedding banquet a reception? Like the very grand formal dinner, you call that a reception?
Yeah, it's usually the party part.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is the thing with English, is we have so many words. If you look at an English dictionary, it's like this big or that big, depending on which one you get. And so we have lots of vocabulary words to talk about the same thing. But so in general, the reception is the party. You can have a big, grand reception, or you could have a small, simple reception. It can be a large banquet-style reception, but in general, we say it's the ceremony and the reception, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, that's really okay. That's really interesting.
And also, I want to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
So basically, you have to fetch the bride, the bride, before on the wedding day. Do you know that?
You have to fetch her. Fetch in English is go get her.
Yeah. You have to go get her. So on the wedding day, the groom and the groom man will like decorate the wedding car and drive to the bride's house where they fetch the bride. And you know at the bride's house door, the bridesmaids will wait for the crowd and like play games with the groom and groom man before letting them into the house. So like these games will normally be like asking the groom questions about bride to demonstrate how well he knows her, like doing some push-ups to show his strength and sing songs for declare his love for the bride, and the groomsman will be also like responsible for help the groom to pass all the games.
Okay, so they have to do push-ups. All right. Does anyone? Thank you for sharing. I love these classes because I always learn so much from you guys, no matter what the topic is. Is there anyone else? Alina says.
I have a question to Calvin. And what if many couples choose the same day, and there will be no temples or other places to marry? Because sometimes it happens here, and couples can't marry the day they choose because there are many couples who want to marry at the same day.
Yeah. So the interesting phenomenon is you will see quite a few couples married the same day. So because that day is popular, it stands for good luck. So it's usually like all the wedding ceremonies are clustered in a specific days. That's very common. But but people we select like different hotels or different like spots or venues, so they won't get involved with each other. But yeah.
Interesting.
If that makes sense.
People probably book way in advance to get a special hotel or something if they really want.
Yeah, but you have to book it like quite earlier. So you make sure you get the place on a specific day that you require.
Interesting. That's so cool. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. Omar has said he would like to share. Oh my God. In Turkey, the groom's friends punch him. All right. Okay. Get so physical. Omar, can you tell everyone where you are from before you came to Turkey?
Okay. All right. I'm from Syria, and I would like to share with you how the wedding is there. Actually, the wedding is based on tradition. Okay. The wedding is based on tradition, not a civil matter nor religion. Every girl had the same dream of throwing the best party ever, the one that will be unforgettable. I mean, you can only marry once. I remember my cousins. Year before their marriage, they were planning how their perfect date should be, even before they found the one. And when it comes for marriage, everyone should have fun. In Syria, some people wear scarf, so they can't cut their hair for men, and so they can't dance. And that's why there is separate sex, separate gender. For example, the first hour of the marriage, is going to be separated. There is going to be a salon for a man and a salon for a woman.
A room for the men and a room for the women? We say room?
Yes. A room for a woman and a room for a man. When there is a room for a woman, start the dancing and start you know what women like to do. And in the women room, there is what we call arada. I'll post a photo for it here for you, if you are interested. Okay. So there are some people like 12, like it's like a crew, and they have a sword and I don't know what, and then they start with saying traditional codes and something like this, and start have some battle using sword and something like this. The second part of the wedding will be mixed, a man and a woman together. The first, and then they start the typical dance where you dance with the bride dance, and I like this part the most. It starts with the solo dance. A bride and her husband start to dance together, and around them there is only 10 aged people. For example, kids and a boy, 10 years or 12 years, all of them in a couple dancing solo dance. So can you imagine it? The wife and the husband, and around them all those little couple around them.
That sounds so cute.
Actually, the wedding, yeah, it actually is. And the wedding actually start at 12 a.m. and ends maybe 5 a.m. Most people find it's better in the night to throw a party. They say they prefer to save a day or something. For example, when we have a party on 5 p.m., most of girls say they don't have enough time. I know all the preparation for a wedding, it's somehow a problem for them. So you can say that all people like to make their wedding at night.
Interesting. That's really interesting. Huh. Cool. I've never, yeah, okay. That sounds like a really optimistic thing, right? Let's save the day. I don't know. Okay, that's really cool. I didn't know any about those traditions. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. I want to go to Gustavo. Can you tell us a little bit?
Okay. After the ceremony took place in the church, because here in Colombia most of the people are Catholic. After that ceremony, they gather in a place, and in this place they take place is kind of a celebration in which all people dancing and something like that.
The reception part. They have a reception.
Yes. And there is a custom that is the bride took a branch of flowers and she threw to the other woman.
The bride throws a bouquet of flowers. A bouquet. It's a bunch of flowers. We say it's a bouquet. So
yes.
She throws a bouquet of flowers. Okay.
And the other woman fight each other in order to find this bouquet.
To catch it.
Yes, to catch it. And this means that the person who catch it is the next bride.
They will get married next.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. We have the same thing with American weddings, and possibly there's a connection between maybe that it's a Catholic tradition or a Christian tradition. Not all weddings in the United States are Catholic or Christian, but that is a common thing we do in American weddings also. Cool. Thank you, Gustavo. That was well said. I want to welcome some new people to the class in the last 10 minutes. Welcome to Igor. How are you today or tonight?
Good, and how are you?
Great, thanks. Where are you from?
I am from Russia.
Awesome, cool. And I want to welcome, thank you for being here. I want to welcome Imane. How are you? Imane or Imane? Are you there? Okay, we will give you a minute to get signed in. Maybe it's not working. And Oscar, hi, how are you? Are you there, Oscar? All right, maybe your microphones are on mute, so we will come back to you. But I want to go to Igor now. We are talking. Oh, okay. Hey, Oscar, how are you? Where are you from?
I'm from El Salvador.
Where are you from?
El Salvador. El Salvador.
Oh, El Salvador. Cool, cool. Thanks for being
but
here.
I'm living, for the time being, I'm living in Argentina.
Awesome. Wow, that's really cool. Thanks for joining the class. We are talking about weddings, and Oscar, I will come back to you. I want to hear from Igor. We heard a little bit about Russian weddings. Can you tell me something? I want to make sure that Imane and Oscar also have a chance to speak. So can you tell me something that's very traditional in a Russian wedding? Igor?
I don't understand about wedding. What does it mean?
Ah, a wedding. Who can explain a wedding?
To get married?
Yeah.
Well,
when two people... Oh, are you leaving?
I raise my finger.
Oh. Okay, yeah, Nihan said getting married.
Can you type this word?
Wedding, sure.
Wedding. Okay, yes. Like a marriage, yes?
Yes. Okay, can you tell me something that's very traditional about a Russian wedding?
Traditional in Russian wedding? Not just especially something. First of all, future wife and husband go to the government structure where are the registers our wedding, and then they will go into the some hall or restaurant with visitors, and they good spending time.
Yeah, they have a party.
Yes, they have a party.
Awesome. Yeah, we learned that Russian weddings were civil ceremonies. That's so interesting. Thank you so much, Igor. That was really nice. Thank you for sharing. I want to go to Oscar now. Can you tell us a little bit about a Salvadorian wedding? What makes it different?
Okay, a Salvadorian wedding, it's a typical wedding, you know, it's just some kind of party. Then, well, the first part is some kind of ceremony in the church, right? Then the people goes to a party and, you know, get wasted, and, and it's so funny because then you see a lot of people in, I don't know how to say, nice clothes or hot drinks, and then you see people with some kind of don't know how to say, with be careful your hand. Okay, so they use they like to drink a lot, and then they are so funny because you see them and it's like, hey, watch what this man is doing. You know, it's you know, it's like he's on the floor, or maybe he's kissing the the other people. It's so funny, it's part of our culture.
Okay, is this everyone in El Salvador? I was going to correct you. If you say in English, and I'm pretty sure you understand what you're talking about, Oscar, because you described it very well. If you say getting wasted in English, that means you are really drunk. You're drinking, and you are just really drunk. And actually, it's exactly how Oscar described it. Maybe you are on the floor. Maybe you are kissing random people. I don't know. That's getting wasted. It's not the same as just having a drink or two. Okay? Or over the top. We can say over the top. All right. Is this everyone in El Salvador, or this is the weddings that you go to?
No, it's the wedding that I go.
Okay, because I don't know if everyone is doing this, right?
Just my friend's wedding.
All right, wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Let's go to Imane. Are you there?
Yes. Hi.
Hi. Oh, you sound so far away. Where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
Okay, cool. Can you tell us a little bit about an Algerian wedding? What's like something very traditional?
Yes, it is a traditional wedding. We have 3 days. We just cook traditional dishes and the music. There's no drink, alcohol, of course, because we are Muslim. So and we have special traditions. It take a long time to speak about. So I will give you some pictures next time, inshallah.
Awesome. What's your favorite thing about an Algerian wedding?
Dancing, of course.
Yes. Okay, awesome. Are Algerian weddings similar to Moroccan weddings? Are they similar?
Yes, they are similar.
So you party all night, you dance all night?
Yes, actually we have the same because Morocco is our neighbor and we share the same tradition.
I have a question for you. Okay, because I know in Moroccan weddings, the bride will change her dress like 5 times or something.
Yes.
Do you guys do that too?
Yes, we do this.
All right. Yeah, I think that's so great. It's like a fashion show for the bride. She just changes her dress like 5 times.
Yes, and it's true.
And they carry her in a big bird cage, right?
No.
Okay.
Nowadays we are into the 2013. We put the wife in a limousine, not in.
Oh, okay. Maybe this was just some random wedding ceremony things I've seen. They have these giant bird cages where they put the bride in. All right, awesome. Thank you for sharing. That's so cool.
Yes.
We have a few more minutes left, and Abd, am I saying that right? Oh, Abdul. It's like written Abdul.
Yeah, Abdul Malik.
Okay, welcome. Where are you from?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Okay,
in the Middle
cool.
East.
Yes, I know Saudi Arabia. Can you tell me, really quickly, something very traditional about Saudi weddings?
Hello, Mustafa.
The man and the woman, the man is separating from the women, so the women have their own place, and the men they have their own place, and the women mostly have their like they have some kind of foods different than the man. We have very traditional food, and the man part. So and the women they have they have those DJs. Sometimes they bring DJ or something like that. Yeah, they dance, they do things. But the man, it's like congratulations. I'm happy for you. You're marrying now a beautiful woman, like that.
And what do they tell the women?
The women, I'm not sure about the women actually, because I'm not married. So the women have their own thing. I'm not very sure about it. No.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for sharing. That's so cool. I want to make sure everyone gets a chance to speak in this class. I wish I had more time with you guys. I do have another class coming up right after this one, and we are talking about relationships. So if you want to join my next class, just please, you are welcome. Mustafa, welcome. Where are you from? Oh, check your mic. It might be on mute. It's above the Verbling chat. If it's red, you're on mute.
You're on mute.
Hi, Mustafa. We can't hear you. I see your mouth moving, but we can't hear anything. I'm really sorry. I wish you could speak. But thank you for joining us anyway. We have 2 more minutes. Does anyone have any last-minute questions or comments?
Where do you from?
I'm from California.
Okay, how about
Marriage is a really hot topic right now in the United States. But I don't want to have that conversation with everyone.
I can see you guys.
Kendy, I envy you.
Why?
Because I'm in a theater. It's cold.
Oh, I'm just inside my house right now where it's nice and warm. There's a heater right next to me. I don't know. It's not very warm. Today was the first day of sunshine in here. I'm in Istanbul right now, though, so today was the first day of warmth.
Thank you so much.
Glorious. You guys, thank you to everyone. Before you go, please connect with me on Facebook. Let's be friends. Like my page. Let me know what you guys liked about this class. If you want to have a topic, if you want to talk about something, I will make a class for you. Please connect with me or follow me on Verbling. You can do both of those things from verbling.com. Also, I encourage you to get out there and check out the other teachers' classes. Everyone is so cool. And we also have a great Spanish team. If you want to learn Spanish, we have excellent Spanish teachers. And I have another class right now. I'm going to exit out of this and go into the next one. So if you want to join me, you can find me there. John just joined us. But this class is over. I'm sorry. So we're going to go to the next class. I hope to see you guys there. If not, I hope to see you guys on Facebook or just next time. And if you're done with Verbling for the night, have a beautiful night, and thanks for being here.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thank you, Kendy. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. See you later.